Welcome to Big Ten Men's Soccer in 10, which is a quick look at the season ahead and reflection on great moments in program history of the 9 Big Ten men's soccer teams. That means a visit with all 9 head coaches and one special guest from each university. I'm Dean Linke, joined by the man we call the professor at BTN, Chris Munroe, former goalkeeper at Indiana. Great to be with you, Professor Munroe.
Thrilled to be here, Dino.
Today we focus on the Ohio State Buckeyes and 2 ties to Mr. Munroe. One, the head coach of the Buckeyes, who happens to be one of the all-time great Hoosier players, World Cup and Olympian Brian Maisonneuve, and the other, a goalkeeper like Chris Munroe, the great Matt Lampson. Welcome, Mays, and welcome, Matt.
Thanks for having us, Dean and Chris.
How's everybody doing? Thanks for having us.
Yeah, great to be with both of you. And we'll start with you, Mays. Your team showed a lot of promise last year, Mays. What are your expectations for this season?
We're really excited about this upcoming season. We got a lot of great returners coming back, and then our incoming class we're really excited about. Last year, I thought we turned some really good corners. When it came down to it, I think we weren't quite deep enough. We got some injuries in the heart of our season. And it hurt us ultimately. So we're going to be deeper this year. Like I said, I'm really excited with our attacking pieces that are coming back. But defensively, we're looking good in the back with some senior leadership. And then we've got a good incoming class. We got some internationals. We got some good domestic players that should add some depth and challenge for position. So it's going to be an exciting year for us.
Mays, making that 6-win jump in your second season is certainly no easy feat. Can you take us through what you think helped take you from a 1-win team in 2018 to those 7 wins in 2019 and how you see your guys building on that heading into the fall?
Yeah, I mean, part of it, that first year in 2018, it was tough. I mean, the timing of the hire, I didn't get there until May. The team had already left for summer vacation. So we're not allowed to work with them over the summer. So the first time we actually got our hands on them was preseason. So we just didn't have enough time to work with the guys. And that fall was, it was a lot of fun, but it was a challenge, but it was a fun challenge. And even during the fall, I thought we turned some really good corners. It didn't show up in the win column, but just in terms of what it looked like at training and what we were trying to get across both tactically and just in the locker room, I thought we turned some corners. So a lot of credit to those guys because the timing was tough. And then we had the whole spring to work with the guys, which ultimately it's hard to get better when you're not training. So we had a great spring in terms of just hammering down some concepts and principles and got on the same page. And it was great for us to it showed in the fall with the improvement in the wins. And then, like I said, we just quite weren't deep enough when it came down to getting over that hump, but we added a lot of depth this year and we're excited about the fall.
All right, I'm going to jump in and move to Matt now. Matt, obviously when you were there, Mays was probably playing for the Columbus Crew where you play now. What made your time at Ohio State so special, Matt?
I think just being a part of an athletic program like Ohio State is something to be really proud of. And you want to, as a player and as a soccer program, you want to make that athletic program proud. You want to be one of the top programs in the country. And we're in Mays' hands now, so I think it's in great hands. But, when I was there, we were I think, 4th seed in NCAA tournament. Like, we were doing great. And whenever you get a chance to represent a university like that in a men's soccer program and help them achieve the goals that ultimately win a national championship, I'm gladly part of the stepping stones that got them that will help them get to where we want to go.
And Matt, Coach Mays is certainly following the footsteps of a legend and your coach, Coach John Bloom. You've been really frank in past interviews on how big of an impact he's played in your life. I was hoping you could just share some of that with our audience, both following your recovery from stage 4 lymphoma as a high schooler, and then just throughout your entire collegiate career.
Yeah, I mean, he took a chance on me. I transferred in halfway through my freshman year as a 4th string goalkeeper, and he saw the potential. He saw, I mean, ultimately it's tough to play guys that aren't on money, and it's tough to play guys over over upperclassmen, but he wanted to win, and he gave me the opportunity to showcase what I could do, and ultimately put me on a platform to be where I am now, and almost 10 years in the league. And I owe a lot to him because, you know, a lot of times as a coach, you want to be prideful and you want to make the decisions that make you look good as a coach instead of winning, and credit to him. He went for it. And hopefully I rewarded him by my play, but, you know, credit to him, and I owe a lot to where I am now to him.
Well, I'd say you certainly have. In your 9th professional season, back with the team that drafted you, the Columbus Crew, Mays' former team. Can you talk a little bit about what it's like being back in the state you grew up in, back with the club that drafted you, and also being coached by someone with strong Big Ten ties himself, former Indiana University standout Caleb Porter?
Yeah, he actually just walked by and gave me a weird look, like, what are you doing just staring at your phone? No, it's awesome to come back, and hopefully I'm part of this organization for a long time. But I'm very proud to be, you know, a Central Ohio guy, and now come full circle in my career and play for them again, especially with a big awesome state-of-the-art facility going downtown, and just to play with somebody that, you know, I have so much history with. It's a cool thing to be a part of, and obviously we're doing really well. So anything I can do to help this team win, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm lucky to be here, and it's just a fun team right now.
Mays, I remember it like it was yesterday. The Big Ten Network launched in 2007. Indiana and Ohio State met in the Big Ten tournament final that year. It went to PKs. The Buckeyes won, and they made it all the way to the NCAA championship game. The regular season game as well between Indiana and Ohio State was big time. Talk about what it'll mean for you to put Ohio State back on par with Indiana.
I mean, that's our focus, that's our goal, and that's what we're leading towards, to get back into that national spotlight. I mean, with the athletic department, the resources that Ohio State has, the university athletic department, the whole community, it's such a great soccer city. So we're really excited with where this team's going, with where the program's going, and you know, that's our goal, to get back there in the national championship and Big Ten championships. And you know, all those trophies are just byproducts of what we do every single day. So we're really focused on just our day-to-day operation, and you know, that's going to lead us to those NCAA championships and those Big Ten championships.
And Mays, I was wondering if you could just share with us how important it is to have alumni like Matt representing the program, a 3-time MLS Humanitarian of the Year, founder of the Lampson Foundation. Just shed a little light on how important his visibility is, both to you and the program.
I mean, that's so important to have alums like Matt to, like you said, represent the program, to what he's done in the community, what he's done on the field. I mean, he's an unbelievable alum, and all the guys in the locker room know it. We talk about it, and that's the history of the program. And it is so important to have those guys really lead the way and be leaders and be role models for our current guys, because everybody in our locker room wants to be the next Matt Lampson for sure.
Lampson with the save for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I said it a million times. Matt Lampson, great to be with you. Mays, great to be with you as we talk Ohio State men's soccer, Big Ten men's soccer in 10. Appreciate you both.